Let me introduce myself. My name is Christian Carrow. I'm a professional Toastmaster and Master of Ceremonies, and I'm based in Cheshire. I'm an associate of the Cruise Lecturers Association, the CLA. It is my pleasure to inform you about a new development, British Toastmasters Abroad, combining great presentation skills with entertaining and informative topics for the international cruise and travel industry. The CLA provides professional enrichment speakers for the British and American cruise industries, including cruise and maritime voyages, Thompson Cruises, Saga Cruises, Princess Cruises, and all Sweet Yacht Sea Explorer. We are also a provider of cruise lecturers and group leaders for the leading American company Rhodes Scholar. We provide entertaining, informative PowerPoint presentations over a wide range of topics by some of Britain's finest and most interesting professional speakers. The introduction of uniformed British Toastmaster and Master of Ceremonies has great universal appeal, which will be particularly well received by North American and international audiences, particularly on Atlantic crossings. Toastmaster associates will make their opening presentations in uniform with decorations and insignia. The uniformed Toastmaster and Master of Ceremonies is a very British institution, virtually unknown in the United States of America. The CLA Toastmaster is a well-trained, interesting, informed professional officiating on numerous occasions throughout the year and sure to bring a touch of class to any presentation, with the ability to communicate and converse well with fellow passengers, both when presenting and socialising. The Toastmaster will also be available for officiating on board weddings, receptions and functions, thus making the passenger's cruise even more fulfilling and a possible new revenue opportunity for the cruise industry. Associates have officiated on land-based events in the US of A, including Las Vegas, and are available worldwide, adding British traditional class to premier events, particularly American society weddings and events. It is now my pleasure to present some of my fellow CLA associates. Firstly, let me introduce you to Dr. Jane Burridge, our Lady Toastmaster. Jane's successful and varied career includes research science, an executive with IBM, and a personal concierge. She is sought after as one of the few professional Lady Toastmasters working in the UK today, and is chairman of the Toastmasters General Council. A poised and accomplished speaker with a keen interest in tradition, Jane has a fund of anecdotes to enhance her talk. Commander Javon Morris, Royal Navy, enjoyed an illustrious career, including playing key roles on ceremonial occasions for Her Majesty the Queen and His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. As a submarine controller, he ran submarine exercises from Gibraltar for a decade. Commanding officer of HMS Wildfire and Deputy Director of Maritime Operations. Following 37 years in the Navy, he became a Toastmaster, working in multiple languages, and has taken the quintessential British skill to venues in Las Vegas. An executive of the National Association of Toastmasters, an officer of the Alliance of Toastmasters, and on the Toastmasters General Council. In a parallel career as a Director of Intelligence for a central police agency, he worked for 4 Home Secretaries and has held senior positions in IT and biometric corporations. He is an accomplished international presenter, lecturer, voice artist and actor. Brian Rowe had a sparkling career with Greater Manchester Police, one of the leading police officers of his generation. A former Chief Superintendent with the force, Brian is now in great demand as a Toastmaster and Master of Ceremonies. Brian's talks include his hilarious tales of a wedding Toastmaster, along with fascinating stories about policing in the 1970s and police leadership on the tough streets of Manchester and Salford. Brian is very popular with Thomson Cruises and now cruising with Princess Cruises. Let me introduce you to William Sheldon. He is Vice President of the Northern Guild of Toastmasters, with a career of over 30 years in the legal profession. He is ex-president of the oldest speakers club in England and winner of many awards, including Humorous Speaking, a speaking career spanning 40 years. For the past 12 years, he has been an associate of the National Association of Toastmasters. From small christenings to the Professional Footballers Association Centenary Dinner with an attendance of 1,500 people, he is guaranteed to make an entertaining, humorous and informed presentation. Rhodes Scholar and graduate of 3 universities, leading British educationalist Jeremy Griffin enjoys a popular acclaim as Master of Ceremonies and Toastmaster, officiating at functions in the City of London and events throughout the southeast of England. A relaxed and polished speaker with a wealth of stories to complement his presentations. Geoffrey Harris, actor, teacher and one of the UK's leading Toastmasters and Masters of Ceremony. Geoffrey has worked at some of the great houses of this country: Woburn Abbey, West Park, Staplewood Park are all regular clients, to name but a few. His consummate skills as a storyteller enable him to make his talks amusing, engaging and enjoyable. John Oakley, past president of the Association of UK Schools Professional Toastmaster and vice president of the Institute of Toastmasters of Great Britain. 30 years in the property industry, becoming managing director of a 6-branch estate agency practice in the southeast of England. For the past 15 years, he has been a marriage registrar and civil celebrant and professional Toastmaster. Much in demand at functions large and small, John has many interesting and amusing stories which are sure to enthrall. Let me introduce Norfolk-based John Driscoll, a professional wedding Toastmaster and Master of Ceremonies, trained by the English Toastmasters Association and a member of the Royal Society of St George. Incorporating sabrage in wedding breakfasts, the technique of opening a champagne bottle with a sabre, John can be sure to add a touch of finesse to any occasion. All Toastmasters and associates may also be studied in the CLA desktop directory. Published by Maritime Press, featuring QR, quick response, thus enabling the associate's video to be viewed by simply scanning the page with a smartphone or similar handheld device. Lastly, but by no means least, myself, Christian Carrow. I have been a professional Toastmaster and Master of Ceremonies for over 13 years. Trained by the UK School of Professional Toastmasters, I have assisted at weddings, corporate and charity dinners and auctions, as well as supporting local and national organisations around the country. Working in the City of London, but predominantly the north of England and Wales, I have assisted in some of the greatest venues in those areas. After a distinguished career in Her Majesty's Royal Marines, and having spent 25 years in sales, I am now a member of the Association of the UK School of Professional Toastmasters and an associate of the Northern Guild of Toastmasters. I have spent over 20 years as a volunteer field archaeologist and have been area chairman of Round Table. The CLA thanks you for watching.